Welcome back, everyone. Today's episode is going to be on stop hunts. Before we get into our next concept, please make sure you did not skip the disclaimer. Know that I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. The information provided in this video is strictly for educational purposes. Now, let's take a look at our next concept. What is a stop hunt? A bearish stop hunt is when price runs above a swing high. A bullish stop hunt is when price runs below a swing low. We are looking for a stop hunt that occurs at a higher time frame level of liquidity. Now, if you missed our last episode where we spoke about swing highs and swing lows and levels of liquidity, I urge you to go back and watch it. Higher time frame level of liquidity is previous monthly, weekly, daily highs and lows, daily FVGs, hourly swing highs and lows, and hourly FVGs. We are looking for this to occur at our opening times. London indice traders will be looking at 2 a.m. New York Open indice traders will be looking at 9:30 a.m. London Forex traders will be looking at 2 a.m. New York Open Forex traders will be looking at 7 a.m. Now, if you missed our time episode, I urge you to go back and watch it. But when we are talking about time, we are referencing New York Eastern Standard Time. Now that we've defined our concept of a stop hunt, let's take a look at a crude depiction of our defined concept. The first example, we will take a look at a bearish stop hunt. Heading into opening time, you want to identify your higher time frame level of liquidity. During opening time, you want to see a stop hunt occur into a higher time frame level of liquidity. Same thing for our bullish example. Heading into our opening time, we want to identify our higher time frame level of liquidity. During our opening time, we want to see a stop hunt occur into that higher time frame level of liquidity. Next, let's take a look at what is a stop hunt and what is not a stop hunt. On the left side of your screen, you have what is a stop hunt. On the right side of the screen, you have what is not a stop hunt. The top example is a bearish example of a stop hunt because price ran above an old swing high. The bottom example is a bullish stop hunt because price ran below an old swing low. On the right side of the screen, you can see that the bearish example did not run above the old swing high. Same thing for the bullish example. Price was not able to run below the old swing low. Next, we will use examples of actual price to define what is and what is not a stop hunt. Our first example will be a bearish stop hunt. You can see in this first example that price creates a swing high. After that initial swing high was created, price ran through it, creating a stop hunt. After the stop hunt, price changes direction. Now for the second example, we are looking at what is not a bearish stop hunt. Price never creates an initial swing high and then changes direction. Just because there is a down closed candle here does not mean it is a bearish stop hunt. There was no initial swing high that was created and price never ran through an initial swing high. Lastly, let's take a look at an actual example of a bullish stop hunt. Our first example, you can see that price creates an initial swing low. After that initial swing low, price runs through it, creating a bullish stop hunt. Then price changes direction. The second example here is not a stop hunt. It is not a stop hunt because price creates an initial swing low, but after that initial swing low, price never runs through it, creating the stop hunt before changing directions. To conclude the video, we are going to put together our defined concept in an example of live price. We are taking a look at Thursday, the 28th of September, heading into New York Open. I'm going to mark out an hourly swing low. From here, I'm going to move into my executing time frame. I have identified the hourly swing low. I have also identified New York Open, 9:30 a.m. Let's see what happens. At New York Open, price creates a swing low. I will identify the swing low. After price creates the swing low, price runs through the swing low, causing a stop hunt. As you can see, the stop hunt occurred at the higher time frame level of liquidity, the hourly swing low. Now that we've had a stop hunt into a higher time frame level of liquidity, we can identify what would be the breaker block. The bullish breaker is the highest up closed candle before the leg down that took liquidity. Now we would need to wait for displacement through the breaker block with an FVG that is aligned with the breaker block. At this moment in time, you get the displacement through the breaker block that leaves an FVG that is aligned with it. This is the first moment in time that I would be placing a limit long at the beginning of the breaker block. The long would look like this. Entry at the beginning of the breaker block, stop loss below the breaker block, and we would aim for 2R. Let's see what happens. This would be the first moment that you would be entered into your long position. Price runs to plus 2R before touching your stop loss. Therefore, this position would result in a win, plus 2R. If you have found today's episode to be helpful, please give the video a like and comment. To be notified for our next defined concept, please subscribe to the channel. I also document this model daily on Twitter and in Discord. If you would like to also follow along there, I will link my Twitter and Discord in the description of this video. Thank you for joining, and please stay tuned for our next episode of this series.